Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another round of the Creve Coeur Open, second round. We're starting on hole 1, 325. I throw my Zeus out there. Gets out there actually, but in that middle pocket of trees is actually OB, so we do find ourselves in there, so we have to pitch through it and just take a bogey. But also with this is it's a shotgun start, so my hole 1 is, I believe, hole 16 for the actual course. And yeah, but hole 2, par 3, 232. And we are laning up this crank SS, and we're throwing it on such hyzer. And it like just flips up to like basically, doesn't even flip up to flat, but like it gets on hyzer, so it just starts pushing, and I get around those trees, and that's kind of how I drew that up in my practice round that you guys can see. But this course is a little more straightforward. It's pretty open for the most part. There's a lot of trees, but it's just a lot of distance fairway drivers, not a lot of technical throws. But yeah, we land pretty much right next to the next tee, and we just kind of pitch up through this little divot. Low ceiling, so I was working on having my footing correct. But yeah, we work on that, and we get about a 15-footer look, and we make those. You know me, so 17 plus through the whole entire tourney. 1 up for the round, so hopefully we can make something work. Sorry, this video is getting out late. I'm still busy with school, but we back. But this one is a par 4, 419. So there's a Mando to the right, and then there's a Mando left, and we make both of them. So we just end up straight. And now I'm about maybe another like 250, and I'm grabbing my more stable force, and I'm looking more up to the sky. I try to go Anheuser around this really tall tree, and I just barely get over that big one, and it just flexes out, so it lands flat, and I don't get a crazy like roll. But yeah, so I honestly landed probably, this looks like, I want to say like 50 feet, 60 feet. So I'm just confirming with my card that I am out. But yeah, just give it a little soft bid. But yeah, you gotta give it a bid, especially for a birdie chance, especially on a hole like this. So we snagged the par on this hole, which was a really big get. But yeah, let's get to the next hole. Hole 4, par 3 is 300 feet. I honestly don't know if that's right. I was looking at on the PGA app, and all the yardage was wrong, but we throw our grace, and I absolutely smashed this, and it's parked. Honestly, don't know what went through my head. I think last time I threw mid-range during my practice round, and so I was like, I need to disc up a little more. And the grace was disc I thought of the throw, but yeah, it worked out. Looks like keeping that disc in the bag proved to be very helpful. So now we're on hole 5. I gotta beat these initial gap, and then it's just off to it's just straight, honestly. And there's a fence on the right hand side lining a golf course right across. So but yeah, honestly, not bad result. I do have to deal with this early low ceiling, but we get it good. And it's very windy if you can't hear. But honestly, yeah, and I left this thing, so it was funny. And then I get smacked by a tree. But yeah, we end up about another 15, and honestly, kind of a tester. That nervy range for me, so definitely trying to just focus up a bit. And we banged those, so we're even for the round. Honestly, wasn't really paying too attention to scores, but felt pretty good. and hole 6, 331, par 3. And honestly, this was such a smash for me. Pretty much on all hyzer, and I honestly thought I was a little closer. But yeah, we have another, I'd say, 100 feet. So just give it a little stepper, nothing crazy. And I don't know why, but I've been enjoying spinning my frisbees up in the air like that. I don't know. So if you see me doing that, don't ask me why, because it's fun. But yeah, we got another 10 footer. We make those. We're automatic. So let's get on to hole 7. And I believe, yes, hole 7 is a par 4, 525, and we go off to the left side with the crank SS, so it just flattens out. That's not worrying about that middle gap, and we land behind all these trees, and I square that tree up. So, and that was kind of a tough spot for me, just because I was gonna go with the more sky anhyzer, and I decided just to try to go through it because I didn't really know how it was gonna get affected too much in the air. And so here I have the ultra. I think I was gonna throw the ultra from that other lie, but it was just crazy. So this is for 3, and I get on a good height in anhyzer, but it just honestly kept going, and then it flexed out. So we go about like 80 feet out. Yeah, it's crazy for a 4 as well. So definitely a big mistake for me. I think I just gotta work on like just trusting my anhyzers a little more. And this definitely did not help it with not going anhyzer and then just not trusting it at all. So that's just something I'll work on. But this is for the 5. We make those. Yeah, it's 5 I think, or is that 6? I'm not sure. All right, but hole 8, about another 300 feet or so, and we throw that grace again, and we just get a beautiful like anhyzer sweeping shot. There's a lot of wind, so, but yeah, I just land onto the right side of the left side of the basket. So I'm just pitching up. We got a tree in the way, but yeah, and it's crazy. Especially with this course being so open, like it is. Having a lot of wind is definitely a factor, and there's not a lot of trees to cover it. So I think the guys playing at Hillside, like the upper division, like they're probably happy that they didn't have to play too much in the wind. But I definitely think there's a couple of holes that it still affects on. But hole 9, 300 feet, 302 feet, and we're lining up the Zeus again. And I throw that one flat, so I just go straight into those trees, and it just knocks out. But honestly, like, I don't believe that Zeus flies to the flight numbers. I don't know if I talked about this before, but yeah, and I just need to kind of expect it to fly like how I know it's gonna fly instead of thinking about the numbers. But yeah, so we use we go zone. I think I should have won maybe like a Raptor or something, because I was kind of far out. But yeah, my zone actually ends up in like the fence part of the tree, so like it took me a bit to get it out, so that's why I kind of forgot to record my putt. But yeah, we're back with the Zeus though. But yeah, and we throw we just leaked that left again. My left and rights are getting messed up again. So, but yeah, that's just another thing. I kind of realized this probably by this hole, I believe. But yeah, Berg upshot, and we get it right next to the pin, so not a bad result. Definitely got to start throwing the Zeus hyzer, because it will flip on me, and I don't think it has the stability to come back if I throw it flat or with a little hyzer. So, but yeah, we're just gonna be tapping in the par, and we're 19 up through the round. I believe I'm 19 up for the tournament, 3 up for the round. So hole 11 par 4 520, and I throw my crank. So I think I'm going with my crank for all these distance shots now. I just feel a little more comfortable with it. I know it has the bite at the end to kind of come back and it won't turn over on me, but yeah, we throw the Raptor on this second shot, and I just get eaten up by the trees. Another disc twirl, I guess you can call it, and then it's just an easy berg up shot, and then another one. So right now I'm kind of just trying to play my own game. I think at this point, like this or next hole, like I think the card behind us, the lead card, is probably like a hole or two behind us. So technically I was leading at some point, and I don't know why I was checking scores, but I need to not do that. So, which is a good thing to do, not check scores, especially if like that. But yeah, we throw the crank SS out there. We get pretty much all the way almost to the B pin, like within 25 feet. But then this was such a bad shot. I honestly, yeah, it was very frustrating for me. I was trying to go with that Annie drift over with my more stable hex, and we just have this another 80 footer, I'd say, maybe a little closer. But yeah, and I'm probably gonna end up taking out my pink hex out of my bag, just to keep it simple, not make me think about too much between the two hexes. But yeah, hole 318, and that hole is crazy, that tree. So I land probably like another, say 100, not even 100 feet, like 70 feet. So we got the force in hand. I'm just trying to get it up there, but this tree in the way. Honestly, should have tried to split this those two trees right there. I don't really know what I was thinking, but yeah, this is probably when my round starts going to downhill. But yeah, we hit that tree, and we would have landed in that big pine right behind it. But yeah, yeah. So this is for our bogey. And this is definitely a makeable range for me. It's definitely a little nervy, but I know I can make those. And I just leak it off to the right, and I think at this point I kind of just realized that I might not win this event, which is okay. Like I didn't really expect too much, but especially in the moment you kind of just get frustrated with the way you play. Especially, I believe I'm on a very big like bogey streak, and especially I'm taking a 2 right here, and that basket just was crazy. If you saw that, RIP my boy. But now we tap in. Now we're 21 plus, and I think we're on to the last 5 holes. So hole 14, 345, and I throw my crank. I threw it on the right line. I just didn't throw it high enough. So I was very short. But we have this easy upshot, and the wind is ripping, and I know this, but I don't know why I decided to throw it straight at it instead of throwing it wide left and letting the wind carry it like it just did. So that's just another blunder for me. Like you can't be messing that up, especially with the wind reads. And if you can see, like over there, it's literally just open, so there's nothing for the tree. There's no trees to like stop the wind from destroying the disc and affecting it. So that's just something I got to be better about and think about more. But another bogey. So we're 22 up on the round, 6 up on the, oh my gosh, I said it backward again, but 22 on the tourney and 6 up on the round. But hole 15, par 3, 232, and this is a island hole. So if you do not make it, you go to a drop zone. So I throw my NV, and I just throw it so low, and I have to get a drop zone. I landed probably 20 feet in front of the drop zone, so it wasn't really close to going. So I didn't know this was going to be an island hold either, but we gave it a little nice bid, and I was really upset about that, even though it was a good bid. But my other putter went flying out of my hand. But boom, another bogey. So we're up 7 now in the round. But yeah, hole 16, par 3, 420, and we have the crank SS again. And at this point, I'm just mashing these drives. Like, I have 2 more holes after this, so I'm just bombing these guys. But I get this out there, dude. I smashed that. So I get up probably like 150 out, and I have the berg up shot. So just trying to get it close, and I land right under the like little rock wall, I guess. So just a tap in par, and that's a good feeling to get, especially coming down. But we just need something magical to happen to kind of stay in it. But hole 17, par 4, 540, and this is technically OG1 if you come and play this course, Lakeside. But we throw our crank and we just smash this out there. But yeah, this is technically hole 1. So I played off here for my practice round, but they started on like hole 6 on the way they did it. So, but yeah, we get out there. We got out crazy far, but we throw my strike, and I'm about 250 out. I ranged this, and if you saw that, the disc just skipped over the road behind it, and I was not very happy with that. I think my thought process there was, if I throw a really fast disc, it's gonna get caught up in those trees, because I've been hitting trees, so you would think I would hit it. But the one time I go long and then I go OB and I missed that par putt, and that is it's just a mood set. Like, it just destroys your mood. And honestly, like, this wasn't a bad round. Like, we're 8 up with 1 to go. I believe I threw shot like the 2nd hottest round. But yeah. But I think at this point I was thinking about the win, so I wasn't too happy about it. But hole 18, it's just it should be a stock hyzer, but I throw this inside, and I mean, I kind of get up there with the A position, but it's not in the A position. But yeah, so we got to get around this big tree, or these trees, and I had the ultra and cap wrap in my hand, and I decided to go with the cap wrap, and I throw this high, and because I know it's just gonna knife down, and we land within 10 feet of the basket to end my tourney. And this will actually conclude probably what I have scheduled for tournaments for this year. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for riding along with me, and hopefully I come out with some more videos, but I'll see you guys in the next one.